Hey everybody, I just finished the video for the first part of the reading. So if you are an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, or Virgo, you're going to go want to watch part 1. But if you are a Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces, you are in the right spot for April 2026. Please do not forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Comments and utterances of discontent will be met with love and humor. Even if you can just hit that share button, that helps so much. So I'm going to go through all of your stuff, but I'm going to go through sign by sign by sign in order, starting with Libra. I got a Libra moon. And yes, you can watch this for sun, moon, or rising. You can do a combination of all of them. You definitely want to get a reading with me. Here's the thing. I'm going to be doing these. I'm going to be throwing these out as general for April. But if you get on the phone with me, my phone number is right down below. Text me, don't call me. I can give you direct dates and times. I'm going to have some people, I'm going to literally be like, hey, tell people how good the readings are. If you get me on the phone, I can tell you when they're going to call, who they're going to call, who they're fucking, who they're dating, when you're going to lose weight, when you're going to move, when that job is going to come in. You get me on the phone and you will be shocked and amazed. And I'm going to be having some new content. We'll talk about that in a second. Libra. Okay, so it looks like you made a decision in February. You're like, I got to get this in order. And then in March, there was some money. Could be a tax return, something like that. But in April, we got some, I think this has more to do with family. I don't think this is necessarily to do with love. I think this is more to do with family. There is some kind of turmoil, or it could even be a backstabbing. And this is going to flood over into May. I'm going to tell you that right now. Also, if you were thinking about moving, changing jobs, anything like that, you can do that. It is a time to do that, but it is going to be a little difficult. It is going to be a little pain in the ass, just so you know. It's not going to be 100% easy. There's going to be a little kerfuffle, or a little, if you move, they're going to lose boxes, or the moving company is going to be 4 hours late. There's going to be some issues. Same thing if you get a job, there's going to be a little something that goes wrong, or it could even be travel. They could lose your luggage, something like that. But can you do it? Can you move forward? Yes. But to me, this is feeling more like family. I don't know why. And it goes into May also. But then in June, it's almost like you don't even care anymore. You're like, I can't even deal with everybody being so silly. So that's going to be going on for you in April. Let's give you your numerology and see what's going to come up then. Rest and rejuvenation, Alpha and Omega 1 and 9. You're going to be completing a cycle and ending a cycle. I think you're going to be you're going to be so done with the bullshit, so done with the fighting, so done with everybody being like, nah, 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 nah. And yours is going to be like, you know what, whatever. You guys just kill each other. I don't even care. Libra, you're always the peacemaker, and I think you're just done being the peacemaker in this situation. I'm going to tell you that. So, but if you want to know specifics, get a hold of me. I can tell you direct dates, times, everything that's going on. Let's go right into Scorpio. I am a Scorpio rising. Virgo, sun, Libra, moon, Scorpio rising. That's why I'm such a pain in the ass. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio, God, you just get everything you want, don't you? Okay, Scorpio. So things moved very fast in February. Move. Things came in, things just happened. Things you were waiting for, things you've been manifesting forever, just moved and everything fell into place. Now we go into March. Money was given to you. Either there was an exchange of money. So it could be you got a bonus, or it could be you did something very generous. There's a lot of money moving around in March. Okay, April, which is why we're all here. April, you are the star of the show. I have it all together. You might be spending money. I think you are. I think you're growing up and you're spending money. This could be buying a house. This could be redecorating your house. This could be getting your health in order. You're going to be doing things, spending money, taking care of family, doing stuff in April in big ways, like big grown-up stuff. And then we have in May, again, you're in the planning modes. You're like, what's the next thing I can do? What is the next best step in my life? So Scorpio, there have been some years where you have been absolutely held back. And this is not that year. You are just not as soon as I'm going to say, is it Venus went into Taurus? There was just a big changeover. Things are just moving forward for you fast and furious. For sure. So I would start, you know what, even if some stuff is going on now that you're kind of having to expand and plan for, make it bigger. Whatever it is, make it bigger. Okay. If you're trying to buy the 2,000 square foot home, make it 3,000, just keep it moving forward. Now I do say in June, there is going to be a bit of a hiccup, but you're going to subscribe. You're going to be totally subscribed. So you're not going to have to worry about watching this again or going like, where is that person? Because I'm going to be flooding your inbox with all sorts of free readings. You're going to check those out. And then you're going to get a reading with me privately because I'm going to tell you direct dates and times. Your numerology is 6. This might have to do with a house. This might have to do with a house or housing situation or refinancing or something because it shows contracts. I'm telling you, whatever it is, whatever you want it to be, make it bigger. You're going to be happy you did. Go big or go home, Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. Speaking of go big or go home, Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter. Oh, beautiful relationship. Things are finally coming together for you too, Sag. Oh, a heartbreak is healed. I mean, so far, all good cards. All right, okay, you're having some fun. You haven't done, okay. Love, 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 love. So February might have been a little weird for you, might have been a little difficult. Things might have felt like they were against you. Now, March, you were like, I got to make some changes. I got to stop doing the same shit over and over again because it is not serving me. I can keep whining about stuff, but I got to do some big, big, big changes. Like something big needs to change. Huge life-changing event, almost like cutting something off, almost like getting a tattoo removed, or just physically deciding, I'm going to have a different personality. I'm not going to whine and bitch about stuff. March was a huge turning point for you. April now, celebration, people coming back from the past, relationships getting good. Things are really, especially in the social circle for you, are moving forward in a huge way. That's something you can really capitalize on. That's something you need to feel good because sometimes as ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius, you feel a little isolated. You like to have the party. You want to have the party go and go and go and never stop, but sometimes it has to stop. So the socialization that's coming around right now is just, it's going to be helping you so much. I'm going to take a little sip from my drinky poo. Hold on. Okay. And that continues into May, into June. I mean, I don't see this stopping anytime soon, but you're going to subscribe so that you can definitely check this next month. Okay. So, and down below, if you're a regular or if you're new here, write down below what you'd like to see in more videos. If you want me to do videos like this, you want me to do more in-depth, you want me to do more spell videos, let me know down below. But it looks like the next 3 months, you're going to be having a really good time. Third chakra, okay, which is your belly chakra, which means you're going to be happy. I mean, I'm not saying Sagittarius is, I think they rule hips. I think like the hips butt area is the Sagittarius, but belly is definitely Sagittarius. You guys like good food, you like good wine, you like good pastry, you like to have a good time. So you're going to have a very happy belly. You have a 3 and a 7 here, which means other people and knowledge. There's going to be a lot more socialization going on, which if you've been shut off all winter, you definitely need. Definitely. Let's see what's going on with Capricorns. I love Capricorns. They're just like so grumpy and adorable. I love Capricorns so much. So, but I'm an earth sign, so I get it. Okay, Capricorns, did you just have a very big trip? Okay, it looks like in March. So February, March, probably March. Could have been February, could have been March, whatever. Moving, things moving fast, things popping off. Okay, March. Either travel or things moving forward fast. So February, March, somewhere in there, you had a very big trip. Okay, cool. Or a big change, or a big move, or something like that. Now, things moving very, very, very fast. You going, okay, I have to move into the future. April, money is going to be flying out the door. I don't think it's going to be on bad things. I think it's going to be on good things. No Capricorn likes to hear that, but it is what it is. Things are going to be flying out the door. Money is going to be flying out the door, but you're making very decisive decisions. And I know that's using that word twice, but you're being very, very, very specific with your money, with your decisions. You're deciding how things are going to go. You're going to be a little cranky in April, I think mostly because of the money going out. But in May, things are much better. Things are definitely, you feel back on top. You feel back in control. There's a relationship here that is not doing good by you. There's a relationship here that's draining you, and it is causing a lot of issues. You may have to address this in June. So we have a 4 and a 2 your numerology, goes to a 6, which has to do with your house. There's going to be a lot of extra house bills is what I think. But it says woman holding a coin. This is all about luxury. This is all about fabulousness. 4 and 2 is stability and other people. So you're kind of holding it together for everybody else, but you have the coin, you have the money, you can do it. I do think a lot of money is going to be going out or going into house stuff. Just so you know. So just get, Capricorn, just get that budget ahead of time. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, money going, same money going out. Oh, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. So, You feel very hemmed in by a situation. So kind of the year started out good for you. Like January, February, I think was a much better time for you. March, there were some bills. There was some stuff going on that you were like, what the hell? I didn't expect this. Now we get into April. April, there is no hope of reconciliation. There is like a thing that has been cut off. Your arm has been cut off. Your job has been cut off. Something where you are just like, I cannot go back. This can be a relationship. This can be a friendship. This can be a boss. This can be something like that. You feel very hung in the wind. You feel like, oh my God, my supports have been cut off and I still don't know what I'm doing. And there's this hanging nature. See, and right then the puppies have to fight. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if that picked up on the microphone. They're fighting over a blanket. Okay. They're absolutely fine. So I have 2 chihuahuas. So their fights sound epic, but they're not bad. And that's so perfect for that hanged man feeling, that very kind of like, oh shit, what's going on, is absolutely kind of what you're feeling in April. You're going to feel like you're just hanging in the wind, just like my support's gone, my network is gone, I don't know what to do. That is going to travel into May and also into June. I think you may have to pay out on something. There may be a house-related issue. There may be a contractual issue, and this may have to do with your love life. So be very careful. I think there are some things you're going to have to deal with financially with a relationship. So if you have mixed your money with somebody, be very, very, very careful. Okay, let's see what's going on. 1 and a 3, financial constraints. Yeah, there was, and it's a bare cupboard. We don't like that. Financial constraints. There is something going on that you're like, what am I supposed to do here? And a 1 and a 3, which it has to do with internal chaos. There is something that you did not plan for, something that you did not see coming. And you're like, oh shit. And that's going to be coming up. And I think it's going to rule the next 2 months for you. So be very, very aware of that, Aquarius. Plan accordingly. Let's go into our last one, our last of the zodiacal year, which is Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Yeah, you're going to get an offer. You're going to get an offer. This is something, I think, especially work-wise, you were kind of related. Oh, this could be a love relationship, though, too. Huh. Okay, let's see. Could be work, could be love. So February, you felt stronger. February, you felt good. March was not your best. You kind of felt a little like emotional, or you felt like, why am I even here? Or like you kind of felt like the wind was taken out of your sails. Now, April, you have an offer. This can be an offer of love, or it could be a new job, because it does show a partnership. You may have to humble yourself for this position, either as the person's lover or as the person's employee. So it may be like you have to take a step down in rank, but you still get paid the same, or it could be a relationship where you're going to have to acquiesce a lot and you're going to have to make a lot of concessions, but you'll be very happy. So, I mean, this does show that this is going to happen in April. It's going to be a new offer of partnership, love or work. You know what's going on specifically for you. And I haven't plugged this whole reading, but please don't forget, I can do these readings for you, but all I need is your birth date, but I can tell you exact dates, times. I can tell you when somebody's going to call. I can tell you who's going to call. I can tell you when you're going to get the job, when you're going to lose weight, when you're going to move, when stuff is going to happen. So please get a hold of me. Text me right down below, 484-634-0435. Go ahead right down below. Just text me. I'll text you right back, and I can get you in typically within 24 hours, if not 48. But Pisces, for the rest of the year, or for the next couple months. So in May, it does look like there's going to be, if you are in a love relationship, it does look like there is going to be a bit of a reversal. And it could be the stress from the new job. It could be the stress from the new partnership. So be aware of that. But you're going to subscribe. So you'll know ahead of time. Yeah, see, you got 2-2 here. You got yin yang. You're going to have to practice balance. Pisces, I love you to death, but you are very, very, very emotional. You're inwardly emotional, not out, like Cancer is outwardly emotional. You heap a lot on yourself. So this is where you're going to have to practice that balance with yourself, and definitely balance. Don't lead by emotion. You might have to call your Capricorn friend or your Scorpio friend or your Taurus or your Virgo friend, because they're very, they logic out their emotions much more. So you might want to call your friends that are a little bit more like robots. Or even better, call me. I'm a Virgo. I'll help you robot it out, and we'll talk about what's going to happen. I can tell you exact dates and times. I can tell you when stuff is going to happen. Like I said, I'm going to have some people comment down below that get readings with me. Oh my God, I tell you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So you want to get this. We can figure out if it's with your love life, your job, or whatever. We'll get you going. I'll set you right. And I'm going to have more spell videos. Tell me what kind of videos you want to see. If you want to see more reading videos, you want to see more deep dives, you want to see what. And I'm going to have that up for you. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos, probably one a day is what I'm going to hope to do. And yeah, so check that out. I'm going to have some polls on the YouTube. Check it out. Let me know. And all sorts of, I went on a buying trip. I went, moved studios. So much stuff happened. I know I was gone for a little bit. Everybody was like texting. So sweet. Everybody that checked on me. Yes, I'm fine. I'm not dead. So, but I went on a buying trip. I went and did some bunch of things. And I moved my studio, and everything is so freaking fabulous here. I can't even tell you. So much better. Light, and love all around. It is, I don't know if you can hear my voice, but it's a much different vibe, much different world. So happy to be here. And I would love to give you a reading. I can do your numerology, your astrology, and your tarot all together. And I can tell you exactly what's going to happen to you. I have 15, 30, and 60-minute phone calls. You want to get those down below. Text me or go to the website. Everything's down below. I'll talk to you guys soon.